Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So basically today I'm about to tell you how I planned a whole trip to Oregon and ended up in Miami. Wait, first ended up in Orlando and then ended up in Miami. Let's get to it. So what happened was, I need a drink for this. Let's drink some water. So guys, you know when you plan like a whole trip and you are excited. You have your plane ticket ready, you have booked your accommodation, and you just want to visit a new state and just have some fun. So basically, I chose Oregon. Oregon is a state, and I wanted to go specifically to Bend. There's a city called Bend, and the reason why I wanted to go there was because it was snowing that time, and it was going to be my first snow experience since I am from South Africa and we don't have snow. But recently, we've been having snow. I think once or twice. I don't know. Anyways, moving along. I decided to go to this place. I googled some activities to do, and I was excited. Yeah, little did I know. But anyways, let's get to the videos. I don't want to give away too much. I'm sorry. Hi guys. So we are, wait, it is 10:47 p.m. and we are waiting to go on the solo trip. I'm super excited, and yeah. So I get to Orlando and I'm panicking because, I mean, what do you mean? I get to Orlando, guys, and I am panicking. I think, 3 hours away from Miami. And then it was either I Ubered from Orlando to Miami, which costed me, okay, basically it was about close to $400 from Orlando to Miami Uber. And then the second option was for me to call the flight people and try to arrange another flight from Orlando to Oregon. Option number three. Option number three was for me to just give up, cancel everything, and just stay in Orlando. That's it. That's it. And I realized that I had to weigh my options and I was gonna lose a lot of money. I was prepared. I prepared myself mentally for it, and there was nothing to do. Literally nothing to do. I'm still wearing yesterday's makeup and I look so horrible. I haven't showered. I haven't done any. Oh my gosh, like, it is embarrassing. I'm so tired. I haven't slept. I've been up all night and I'm just like so drained. I'm hungry. I had some coffee, but I didn't want to have a lot of coffee. I'm so cold. Whew, it's a lot. So what I ended up doing was, out of the three options that I did, have, I called the airport and I asked the airport if I will be able to change my flight because I've booked my flight from Miami to Oregon. So I tried to call them and find out if they will be able to transfer my flight to Oregon from Orlando. And they said, yeah, of course, definitely, with $600 extra. And I'm like, hell no, no way, it is not happening. I was in so much distress. I couldn't pay that much. Anyways, I look at the time and time is allowing me to Uber. So I Ubered. And luckily, I had like a voucher that I bought when I was up north working last season. You know, yeah. So basically, I used that voucher and it became cheaper. So I ended up paying $250, hoping that I will be able to catch my flights in Orlando, in Miami. So I did. I went to Miami, Ubered, and my flight was at 6 a.m. And I got there 6 a.m. on the dot. On the dot, man. Like, dude, guys, on the dot. And I think that's where I was like, you know what, let me just call them and tell them that I'm canceling my flights. And I did. And they gave me some credits, the same amount that I paid for my flights, that I used to pay for my flight. They gave me credit, they didn't give me cash. So I accepted that because I'm still going to use it flying. So it's not a problem. I didn't lose that much. And then I had to call my accommodation in Oregon and tell them that I'm canceling. And the lady was so nice and understanding. She told me that she was supposed to charge me, but she's not going to charge me because she understands, blah, 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 blah. So I guess luck was on my side after all. It's just that I don't know. I kind of like at this point I accepted that um maybe I'm not supposed to go to Oregon. Maybe I'm supposed to end up in Orlando. But also I was like, no, I had this thing of, I had hoped that maybe I will still catch my flights, but I didn't. So what I did was I got there to Miami and I immediately booked myself accommodation, which was very affordable. I stayed at the accommodation and I had to wait. I was cold. I hadn't eaten. I hadn't slept because I came straight from work and I had to, get to the airport. But I think everything else worked out because I ended up in Miami and I just had like a great time. I went to have dinner. I checked in at the hotel and I went have dinner and it was just like relaxing time. I met some people and it was awesome. So that's how I ended up in that is how I ended up in Miami when I planned the trip to Oregon. My trip to Oregon is still on though, because I'm definitely gonna take that trip. I think one of the reasons was because it was recommended by somebody that I know, a place, and I wanted to experience the cabin vibes. I wanted to do like bonfire vibes, and encounter other travelers as well, because the type of accommodation that I had booked was a traveler's accommodation, not like not like a hotel. By the way, I do not like booking in hotels. I'd rather be at a space where it looks and feels comfortable. It feels like home. So yeah, I missed out on that. I missed out on my cabin vibes. I missed out on my bonfire vibes. I missed out on snow. I wanted to do some skiing. I wanted to do a lot of things, but I guess that wasn't the time. And I really did just accept that. And I just had some downtime by myself in Miami, and I relaxed, and that was it. Basically, at this point, I think the time by yourself was more important than what happened. I didn't really lose a lot, but hopefully on my next video, I will definitely upload a video on how to deal with these type of things, and um, handle these type of delays or detours or unexpected detours. And it could be very, very helpful. Other than that, I was so happy on my trip, and yeah.